Hey, stream.
Hey, Stream.
Looks like our microphone audio is working as
Hello.
it should. I hope.
I hope you can hear us.
Don't turn it that way.
Sorry.
It's that way for a reason.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have this HyperX brand pop. I'm sorry. This light up microphone.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Lighting up where the stream.
Yeah, I know. So I bought this not for the stream particularly, but this is for a future project on this channel actually.
We have some cool beats.
You're gonna get real hot.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just messing with the microphone.
Yeah, I know. So I might have to adjust it now. Yay! Sorry, stream.
I just like.
Here we go.
I just like how new radio DJ it looks.
Yeah.
You know, like. Oh.
So just so you guys know, not that this matters right here, right now, but this is going to be for this microphone I bought specifically for an upcoming live show on the YouTube channel, which is not going to come anytime soon. I'm going to fool around with that until it's ready, basically. But yeah, that's what that's for. And it seems to be a better solution, at least temporarily, than the laptop microphone was.
Yeah.
We're still going to have to invest in some clip-on wireless Bluetooth microphones, which they just came out with from both Razer and DJI, weirdly enough. So those are in our future. So
Yes.
The DJI ones are getting crazy good reviews.
Really?
Because they're DJI. They do
Is that the company that has all your like your funny headphone mouse and stuff, or is that
That's
Razer?
Razer.
That's Razer.
DJI does
Okay.
drones.
Oh,
They do the drones I have, but they're getting in the audio business.
Drone singular.
Yeah, right. Well, but I don't know if those are available yet. Either they're not available yet or they sold out. I think they sold out.
Wow.
But there's reviews for them on YouTube and all that. They're all getting crazy good.
That's cool.
We'll probably go with those. I tried to buy some recently, but they are not available until the end of May. Website. Hopefully this is better. It seems to be better. Seems to be better. Doesn't look like it's picking up any interference or anything. That's good. Still isn't perfect or good. But
Cheers, Nima.
yeah. So probably better. Anyway, guys, welcome to Game Kaboom.
Hello.
It's not funny now. Like when I make a funny title for something, you're like, this is dumb, man.
Well, if you made a good one, I might think it's good.
I got some.
Should we get started since we're already 10 minutes late?
Yeah, we should. Hi, one viewer.
Hi, one viewer.
Is that you?
No, I thought I got out of it.
Oh, well, hello.
Hello.
We need real quick. We need a chat question.
Do you like our new? I'm
Do you
kidding.
like our new what? I'll make a slight complaint about the HyperX microphone, which is what this is.
Yeah.
It's very good quality. I tested it today. And it is Mac compatible because we use our MacBook here for the stream. The one problem I have with it, it's kind of dumb. It is Mac compatible, but the software that you have to download to change the color scheme for it is only PC, which is dumb.
That is dumb. Do you
So I had to take it to work to use my work PC to download that program and change the color.
I was gonna ask if you got a virtual machine, put Windows on your Mac.
No.
But...
No, I just did it at work.
Oh.
You can save it. The nice thing is you can hook it up to a PC and save the color settings the way you
That's
want
good.
them. So I chose the pink, obviously.
Obviously. Because it's him, and he likes pink.
Yeah,
and Kirby's pink.
That's true too.
But you didn't even think about that. You're just like, I like pink.
So
it matches my laptop and my mouse.
If you guys have seen if you guys have seen the vlog, watch the most recent vlog post. You'll see a photo of my laptop. It's basically like a punk rock Barbie Dreamhouse laptop.
And the insecure males at his work are like, "What's your laptop?"
What?
Like,
oh, I thought you were saying I was insecure.
No,
like, really?
No, you are very secure.
You with the pink everything.
I'm saying that you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We're not going to say their names on the stream, but if they're watching, which they're not, they know who they are.
My laptop is basically like if Barbie's niece Skipper went through her punk rock phase. That's basically what my laptop is.
Okay.
True.
Right.
But she got way into Sum 41.
Why? Okay.
Remember Skipper?
I remember Skipper. I don't know why she's into Sum 41.
Because it's like a not cool punk rock band. Like she just discovered punk rock, and that's as punk rock as she gets. No,
Guess that's fair.
he's waiting to blink, which I was because they're from my hometown.
Yeah, you were into Blink when Blink was good. Now, like, Blink is weird.
I don't know what's going that band.
Yeah.
Into that right now.
Anyway, let's start Kirby.
We need a chat question real quick.
Oh.
Let's see. This week's question. Here's a good one. Kirby related, kinda. What was your favorite Game Boy game?
Game Boy Kirby game or
just Game Boy?
Game Boy game.
Yeah.
Ooh. Tetris.
Okay.
That doesn't surprise you at all. I love puzzle games. Tetris is my favorite. That's the one I like always played. I like Tetris. I liked Paperboy too, but Tetris.
Yeah.
You didn't like it.
That's fine. Yes, Paperboy. This is a whole other story, but you remember Tony Alusi?
Yes.
From Chapman?
Yes.
He's a professor of ours.
Yeah.
Remind me sometime to tell you about the Paperboy story with him.
Oh, yeah, I haven't heard that story about Tony. Okay.
Basically, a student tried to adapt it as a feature-length movie. No joke. Yeah, that's the story, basically.
How?
Yeah, I know. That was Tony's question. It was like, Tony was like, no offense, it's a old video game that you love, but there's not really a story to it, so might as well adapt Tetris, you know? Like, it's...
I mean, they might try to do... No, I'm kidding. Try to do that.
Yeah,
but...
right. So, I'm sorry for the banging on the table. The microphone's on our table that holds our drinks and stuff, so... That's
every time we take a drink, we're gonna...
I hope it's not too bad, but that's the way it is. It fixed it up.
It did?
Yeah, it is work in progress. Once we get those DJI mics,
it'll be better.
We'll be swimming, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should probably start playing games.
Yeah, we're already 15 minutes in.
Yeah, whatever. It's all good. You gotta put kids to bed and stuff.
Well, I'm sure that one viewer is very bored right now.
Crispy peanut butter filled milk chocolate peanut.
Those things are really good.
Joe's.
I love
not a
these
sponsor.
things.
Although Trader Joe's, if you want to sponsor us.
If you want to sponsor us, Trader Joe's, I would love that. These things are quality.
Lord knows I spend enough money at your freaking store.
Sure.
Oh, you know what, Trader Joe's? I will say this. Why don't you do like an Instacart like thing or like a curbside pickup system?
That would be nice.
I would totally do that.
Trevor doesn't like grocery shopping.
I hate the grocery store. Not Trader Joe's specifically.
Just in general.
I'm not a violent person by nature. I'm really not.
That's me.
But nothing puts me on the verge of a homicidal rage like the grocery store.
And see, I actually enjoy... Like, well, I mean, I wouldn't say enjoy. It gets me out of the house. So I do like going to the grocery store and like Target and stuff, but...
Target's okay.
Yeah, no. He does not. I wanted it.
Oh, beat it? I thought we did. Oh, right. Here we
You
go.
got... Yeah, over here.
Invasion at the House of Horrors. Hells yeah.
Yes.
Let's rock. I never answered the question. What's my favorite Game Boy game?
Yeah, what is yours?
Well, besides Kirby. Okay. That's fine. Probably Super Mario Land. The first one.
Mm-hmm.
Part 2's fun too.
Is part 2 6 golden coins?
Yeah.
I like that one too.
And part 3 is Wario Land. It was also good.
Our son saw these and like came and got them and was like, chocolate, please.
No.
And Trevor's like, oh, I haven't opened them yet, so I had to give him a little Twix bar that we had. Well, I did, because he said chocolate, and he asked so nicely. With his cute little voice. Please? How could you say no to the please, Daddy?
He asked you for a dog recently.
Well, I mean, we kind of have to say no to that. We don't have space for a dog here, but... Yeah, no, but like when it's something I can give him and he asks nicely, there's no reason not to give it to him.
If he asked for $100.
I mean, I can't give him $100.
Yeah, you could. You totally could.
I could, but like that doesn't fit into my budget and my financial goals, so therefore I can't. Giving him a little piece of chocolate when he's been a good boy and asked very nicely, there's nothing wrong with that.
You wanted to give him a dog though, didn't you?
I totally, yeah. Woof.
He said woof too.
He said woof too. It was really cute.
Oh, you didn't hear anymore. Oh God! Oh Jesus Christ!
I don't think you understood me, Mommy. No, I did. He did the cutest thing tonight. He had gotten he has these toy magnetic leathers he likes to line up, and I had put them away, and then he got them out again after bath while he was waiting for us to come in and say goodnight. And I asked him to help me pick them up again, and he was in bed and pretending he wasn't hearing me. So I said, help me, and I like gently pulled him out of bed, and he helped me pick him up. I said, thank you, bud, and he, you go ahead and get back in bed, and he got back in bed, and I gave him, like, a little, like, they have their whole life, just a little pat on the butt, like, you know, like, good job, and he looks at me, and he goes, don't hit. I'm like, whoa, I didn't hit you, but okay, you're right.
Look at this.
That's funny. I just thought that was really cute. Like,
funny.
Don't hit. I'm like, I didn't hit you, but okay, you're right, I'm sorry.
Oh no. It's dark and scary. It being Halloween Horror Nights.
Well, yeah, it's a house of horrors. Were you not paying attention to the game?
I know, I was. Go away. Go away.
Ripples would be so scared of this level.
What, you know?
Probably.
Yeah, probably she did.
She does not like dark
I'm not gonna
rides.
say. I'm not gonna say.
What?
Scaredy cat. But I mean.
Oh, she's a baby.
Yeah. I didn't mean it meanly. I just meant it like she doesn't handle this stuff.
Yeah. Because she's 2.
Well, when he was 2, he like.
Yeah, but
scary
he'd
stuff.
been going to Disneyland his entire life.
Well, there's that, but also like he's more
different personality.
I understand that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
All right.
I realized it was like not a nice thing to say necessarily.
It's not a nice thing to say.
But it's also kind of true. Oh shoot!
I wouldn't say scaredy cat.
I want that.
I'd say sensitive.
Bring it back! Come on! Hey!
There we go. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't eat light bulbs, kids.
Oh.
Off.
Well, that's the. Oh.
Go there. Oh wait, no. Go over here.
Oh!
Yep.
Not down there. I confused.
Oh.
Hurry up.
Oh, there's something back there that I missed. Back for it.
Okay.
Oh shoot. Oh, hot dog. Get away from my hot dog!
It's not a hot dog. It's
My
my hot dog.
As much as I love hot dogs, I would never eat one off the. I just found somewhere.
Well, you're not a pigeon. You're not. Dog. You're not a pigeon. Pigeons will eat anything off the ground.
Oh crap! Ah! Cat giving birth out there or something?
What?
That sound?
No.
You didn't hear that?
Is that part of the game?
No. I'm not sure you can hear it stream, but it sounds like there's like wild animal outside doing something crazy. Cat giving birth or something. There it is.
Oh, yep.
Worrisome.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you can hear it stream, but yeah, we should.
Where is it?
I'd probably.
Yeah. I want to go outside. It's
well,
dark
I don't want to either, but they're okay, right?
The kids?
Yeah.
Can I get the monitor and check?
Yeah, please do. I don't think it's them, but.
No, I don't think. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, he's already asleep. She's just laying there playing with her hair. Little legs sticking out for the end of the crib.
I'm not tired, Mom.
Oh.
He's doing fun stuff without me. I'm gonna go home and horn.
Have they announced anything about it yet?
I thought I'd love it. I'm like a couple years going. Can I hear me? Yeah, sort of. Well enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, hey now. I love the vending machine. To her.
Yes. Not tired. I'm rubbing my eyes because I'm not tired.
A vending machine like this. Oh, good.
But
Ah! Ah! Ah!
such a
Ah! It's scary. Oh shit, I missed him.
What?
There's a Waddle Dee right there.
Oh.
You know what they should do?
What?
They should make this the Halloween theme at the Super Nintendo World, the Universal Studios.
Yay.
They'll probably come like Bowser's party or something. They just recently opened a store at City Walk, Universal City Walk, for the Super Nintendo World. That's cool. Next year, I think. Store's open now. The land opens.
Sure.
I hope they have the same merch that they have the one in Japan, because there's some choice items at the Japanese.
The Wandaria Dream Parade.
At the Ministry of the Parade.
Huh.
But,
Oh, wait. Splash Mountain's open.
Actually, that's like Big Thunder Mountain.
Yeah. Like a cross between...
More chocolate. Sorry, microphone. Chocolate must be had.
I'm gonna have some Sprinkle Jingle.
Trader Joe's sponsor us, please.
Yeah, seriously.
Ooh, they're so good.
Yeah.
If you never had these, they're like these peanut butter shaped chocolates. They have like super smooth, creamy peanut butter in the middle. They're also kind of crunchy somehow.
Yeah.
Super good.
Yeah.
I talked to someone recently who was trying to start a small business. When I work with.
Yeah.
They said a big part of a small business's success is having snacks. I believe it. I work at a small company, and our break room is full of snacks.
Yep.
Easiest way to keep people happy.
I work at a bigger company. We also have snacks, but if you don't get them to them pretty early by like 10, then you're kind of left with the snacks.
Whatever's left over. Cookies nobody wants.
The cookies and the chips that people don't want. Granola bars.
All that's left are Sun Chips. No one likes Sun Chips.
Yeah, basically, like that. Like I went over there like around 4 the other day, and I was actually able to get a bag of nacho Doritos, which I was shocked. Usually, I have to grab those when I come in to get a bag of those. But yeah, that was the only good thing left. The rest were like Cliff Bars and Pop Chips, nuts, that kind of stuff. If you want like the famous Amos and the Doritos, you gotta go early.
I don't like this.
What, Doritos?
Yeah.
Love Doritos.
My favorite chip of all time are those Deep River chips.
Yeah, I know you like those. Those are
Oh
good.
my god, they're so good. Cheddar and horseradish chips. Oh.
Those are good.
Oh. Dude, if you're ever in Los Angeles, specifically Pasadena, go to Porta Villa.
Over right by Huntington Hospital, it's like a little Italian deli. It's so good.
Where you eat after you've had a baby.
Or like after
ducks.
like they don't really have mommy and me anymore. They got rid of that during the pandemic. But like,
right.
yeah, when we would have mommy and me over there, we.
Oh, you can kill the ducks? Oh, no, you can't. Okay. Oh, I hurt my feelings for a minute. I thought you killed the ducks for a second.
That's fun.
Hurt my feelings.
Yeah. Traumatized ripples.
They can't get hit by the train, can
I don't know.
First.
Nintendo going for realism.
You kill the duck in Duck Hunt.
I mean, touche.
Oh.
Oh, there's one more somewhere. Did it get run over by the train?
Oh. What do you mean? Oh my god.
You're the one bringing up like shooting ducks in Duck Hunt.
Well, you do, don't you?
Yeah. Sure, maybe we'll find a dog somewhere going, you can't find the duck. There he is.
Hi, little buddy. Find Jason.
Why is his name?
Why not? He loves hockey men.
Alright.
He loves the works of Jason Lee.
Okay.
And Jason Momoa.
Oh.
So Jason's up. For the moment.
Wasn't one of the Power Rangers' real name?
Jason was the Red Ranger.
Oh, that was his fake. But yeah. Okay.
No, is the guy that plays Tommy?
I think so.
Jason something?
That's who I was thinking. Yeah, I think that's his. I think the character's name, the Red Ranger character, was Jason, and then the dude that played Tommy was named Jason. I don't know. I wasn't allowed to watch Power Rangers.
Who is not in gay porn, by the way.
He's not.
You hear that story?
No.
So the actor who played Jason in Power Rangers, the Red Ranger, he is not in gay porn, but there is a gay porn actor who looks just like him, basically.
Oh, that's funny.
So everyone thought for a while that it was
like
he was in gay porn now.
Whoa, times is tough.
What else are you doing here? Former Power Rangers. No offense, former Power Rangers, but
one of them from one of the later Power Rangers was a lab tech on CSI.
What?
The Lost Galaxy Power Rangers, one of those guys.
Oh, I don't know.
That was one I did watch when I wasn't. I was a little older, so I didn't.
Watch Power Rangers.
I wasn't allowed to watch Power Rangers. It was too violent.
Which it's not. It's not like at all.
My mother didn't let me watch Ninja Turtles. You think she let me watch Power Rangers?
Or... No fun, I swear to God.
I know.
I told this on the stream before, and it'll come up again when we do the Ninja Turtle games come this year. But the reason that you couldn't watch Ninja Turtles is hilarious.
Again, I think my dad was, he knew not letting me watch it was the right answer. He was just looking for a reason to make that decision, and that was what he picked. Make yourself the car.
Oh.
Drop whatever that is.
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
And the wrong button. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vroom vroom.
Ah! Oh, crap. Oh.
Yeah, that's why the clock is there.
Sure.
Take the shortcut, you get done fast. I'll take it.
5 seconds?
Yeah, you have to take the shortcut.
Hardest.
They had something. Yes, you can go back to the, maybe spit out the car. Okay, now get it again. No, you guys. Yeah, there's a level in Mario Odyssey that's kind of similar to this. Oh, retry. Right there with the blue sky.
Hey, how you doing?
No, there's something like this in Mario Odyssey where you have to get certain times, and it took me forever to get the fastest time I needed to get the thing that I wanted.
But yeah, I was being a butthole about it.
Hmm?
I was being a butthole about it.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to get all the musical notes.
Yeah, I still haven't done it yet. But...
It's one of the super hard ones where you have to get it exactly or you don't get it at all.
Yeah, there's still a few of those I haven't done.
You missed a few of them trying to get it, and I just turned to you and went, "You missed some."
Oh my god.
You got so mad.
Oh my gosh. If there's ever a true crime podcast about me murdering him, that would be why.
I had to be on Forensics Files? Sweet. I'll be a VHS star.
Yay, you did it!
Not hard.
No, this one was pretty easy. Yeah, it's a Waddle Dee.
Oh shit. So it's not funny when you do it.
You take the what? They should just take the Waddle Dee away. Oh, bye. You have to do it again.
I'm the Will Smith of Kirby suddenly. Not allowed here anymore.
Okay.
Which, Jimmy Kimmel, holy shit.
What did Jimmy Kimmel do?
Did you hear about this?
No.
Did you know what it became? Is that what happened?
What?
Wait.
What happened?
I thought, oh, is this only a out to the front? Okay.
Oh.
I thought there's a way forward. So, Jimmy Kimmel made a joke that's been ongoing now.
Okay.
It's a stupid who's the butt of the joke. He made a joke about Marjorie Taylor Greene. And she said something stupid, as she always does.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Kimmel's joke was, "Where's Will Smith when you need him?"
And she called the Capitol Police about it.
Yeah, you hear the fallout from that?
No.
Basically, he made jokes about her again the next night about her saying that.
About her calling Capitol Police on him?
Yeah. Like, what? I'm gonna do something just as effective. I'm gonna call the Justice League. He sits down and write a letter. He goes, "Dear Batman." Oh shit! I thought that was a way out.
I mean, I guess in a certain way, it is a way out.
But so.
Sorry, microphone.
So she basically said that he threatened violence against her, and he was like, "Weren't you the one like saying that we should execute Democrats and things like that?" Like calling her out basically on all her.
Yeah.
Like genuinely like harmful bullshit.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And like she has campaign ads where she's shooting guns at people and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like, I made. Oh, his response to her initial thing about she tweeted that she's under the Capitol Police basically. And he replied to her tweet by saying, "Officer, I'd like to report a joke." And then she said,
That's funny.
and then she replied and said, like, this is not a joke. You're a misogynist. Whatever.
Whatever. Just because he's making fun of you doesn't make him a misogynist.
Yeah, and yeah, it's funny. So.
Wow.
And then Matt Gaetz threatened him.
Because nobody's talking about him recently, and he
then,
wants to distract from like his child porn thing.
Jimmy Kimmel's response to him was hilarious.
Okay.
He said like, "Better stay at home and Girl Scout cookies."
That's great.
And
also not great, but also great.
But, so like he's just like, yeah, like come at me, you know. What are you gonna do?
Shoot. How did we get on stupid them?
I was watching it today. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and other dumbass politician news.
Okay.
Rafael Cruz.
Oh.
His name is Ted Cruz.
Oh, God, okay.
His real name is Rafael. Goes by Ted.
Yeah, because none of the white people, white racists would vote for him if he were voted by Raphael.
We don't talk about Raphael.
We don't talk about Bruce.
He picked another fight on Twitter the other day.
With who? Do I even want to know who he picked a fight with?
It's always a prominent, like, famous type person, and it gets sadder and sadder every time.
Well, because no one's talking about him for 5 minutes.
He picked an unprovoked fight with Mr. T.
Oh my god, if Mr. T saw him in real life, he would flatten him!
I know.
He'd be like, "I pity the fool!"
Basically, yeah.
I would pay to see that. That's the So, did you hear the April Fool's joke about how it's not real, about how Kanye and Pete are gonna do like a charity wrestling match?
Yeah.
It's fake. It's,
right.
Yeah. That's a charity wrestling match that I would pay to see, is Mr. T versus Ted Cruz. It's basically Mr. T just throttling Ted Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I just want to see somebody throttle Ted Cruz. It would be amazing.
Well, but you know what? I'll say this.
What?
I'm not joking when I say this. I don't condone violence at all. I really don't. But he keeps these fights with people who will best him. Seriously. Somebody's gonna piss off the wrong person.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. You know? This is fun. This is Ted Cruz running from all the celebrities pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Terry Crews. I'm sorry, John Cena.
God. god, these are all people that could just snap him in half with like their pink.
Roll him out like a flood of dough.
No.
Yeah, Mr. T tweeted,
Oh,
like, just at himself, like not at anyone, just like on his own page, right?
Yeah.
He tweeted that he got his booster shots or whatever.
Because he's over whatever the age is.
And he said that he wants to keep wearing a mask to be respectful.
Yes.
That's all he said.
Yeah.
And Ted Cruz, for whatever goddamn reason, decides to reply to him. Ugh. And tell him that he's wrong for doing it or whatever. Some dumb shit.
My dad got COVID this week. So, wear your fucking masks.
But at the same time, as I do...
And my dad is boosted, by the way.
Yeah.
I think 1 booster, but boosted. I don't think he's old enough to get
it's like,
the second booster.
Dude, you are picking a fight with Mr. T. Not only could he best you, but what the fuck? You really have nothing better to do than pick a fight with Mr. T on Twitter. Like, seriously. Hey, babe.
What?
Do you have better things to do than pick a fight with Mr. T on Twitter?
I mean, I'm not going to pick a fight with
But do you have better things to do?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I have better things to do than pick a fight with Ted Cruz, but it's still tempting to do it.
Oh, my state's turning into Planet Hoth. Should I stay here and work on that? Should I go on vacation? Dickhead. Hey, yours. What's up? Sorry, we're playing Kirby and bashing Ted Cruz.
50 or older. So, no,
Ooh.
my parent 50. Yeah, my parents are actually eligible for their second booster. I don't know if they've done it. I didn't know it was 50. I thought it was older than that.
We'll stop bashing politics now.
Thank you.
This is funny to watch that today.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, so do I want to keep my whirlwind? Do I want bombs, a sword, or my
Well,
gun
who do you
hat?
have to fight in there? Is that somebody you have to fight?
Some dude, yeah.
Hey,
Drew's playing it. Sweet.
Sword maybe, since it's a
I want a projectile probably though.
bomb. What's the hat do?
Gun.
Oh, then get the hat. Like, why are we still talking about this? Oh.
When we do the turtle stream, I want to play with druids.
Okay.
All 4 of us should play.
Yeah, that'd be fun. You wanna do it?
I heard.
What?
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Clawline. Oh goodness. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. Fuck off. Didn't hurt very much.
Whoa. Yeah.
Oh shit. God damn it.
Are you allowed to pick a thing?
That's hard. I just have to jump up.
He chose poorly.
That's better. Alright. You know what? Some challenge in a Kirby game. Well, I want this. Yes, sir. I heard some potentially troubling news about the Ninja Turtle games.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I'll tell you when we're done with it.
Okay.
With this boss battle.
Is that child still awake?
Damn it. That's hard.
Now we're pulling on our feet.
After she lunges at you, you have to. Oh!
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus.
You have to jump it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Running, basically.
Whoa!
What happened?
There she is. You're welcome. I was trying to be helpful. If Ripples was watching this. Cat! Meow! That'd be so funny.
Gotcha.
Got her. Boing.
Yay.
Yay!
Yay. Yeah, we can combine abilities now. How about that? Okay, so about the Turtles games coming out. It's not officially confirmed yet, but one of the manufacturers who currently are working on a collection of old Turtles games.
Okay.
This is the Cowabunga collection. They are removing certain elements.
Like what?
One thing I kind of... This is sort of what I feared.
Okay.
So for one thing, the old NES games, at least a few of them, had some Pizza Hut branding in them.
Right.
So you see like the Pizza Hut logo in the background every now and then.
Yeah.
And
I
they
know
came
what
with
branding is, yeah.
the game also came with like a coupon for a free personal pan pizza stuff.
Aw.
So they're taking that out of the game, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But they're apparently also, this is what I feared, they're apparently also changing some of the music. Allegedly. It's not confirmed necessarily yet.
Just they don't have the rights to it anymore?
This is what I fear, because the Turtles in Time arcade game has not been re-released in its original form, I don't think ever. Because there was always a music rights problem. And... tonight. Not tonight. So... yeah, I'd hope that when they made this announcement for this new collection that they'd ironed all that out.
Yeah.
But apparently...
I mean,
hopefully it's not true. I hope
would it stop you from buying the collection?
Probably not, but...
Especially considering you already told Kirby we'd get it.
Yeah. I mean, most of it will probably still have the original music and stuff. But what the manufacturer said in this Q&A thing was that they might be removing the theme song from certain games, which doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense
because the theme song is on the Xbox 360 version.
Yeah.
I assume Nickelodeon has the rights to it.
Yeah.
I hope it's not true.
Right.
Or I hope it's not entirely true. I hope maybe that... I would love to have a Turtles in Time with the original music.
Right.
There is one licensed song in it.
What's that?
When you watch the demo, like when you're not playing it, when it's just playing the standing there demo or whatever. It has one of the songs from the Turtles live show from back in the day. Which I love, but you know, we've talked about this before. I've worked in TV and film for a while now.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of what I've done at my job is work on old TV shows and movies for streaming. Get that snow dog. I hate the whole music rights thing.
Well, I mean, at the same time, artists deserve to, like, get paid for their...
They absolutely do, but here's what I don't understand. It's probably more complicated than I know, right?
Probably.
But, like, I understand that, you know, when someone owns a music copyright, they should make money off of it, for sure.
Right.
But if you don't make a deal, then you make $0. Right?
Right.
Like, so, I don't understand... Why is it better to make $0 instead of some dollars? Like, no?
I
Like,
don't know. But then you like have people that like want to use songs for like campaigns and things, and if you're like morally opposed,
there's that too.
To like,
especially with these Ninja Turtle games.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I get that if you own the copyright to some of the Turtles' music, you should make money off of it. But really, like, how much money are you going to be making off music from an old Ninja Turtles game? You know? Especially if it's
maybe they're morally opposed to Ninja Turtles now.
Then why would they own the copyright? That doesn't make any sense.
So that no one else can?
That's just stupid. No, that's just... that's not
I don't know, I'm just playing devil's advocate to annoy you.
A worse example of this, honestly, is the Sonic 3 thing.
Okay.
That I don't understand at all, frankly. But we can't have Sonic 3 anymore.
For why?
That's why you never see it on like the Genesis collection for Switch or whatever.
Because of music stuff?
Yeah.
Huh.
So, in short, allegedly, Michael Jackson was involved in making Sonic 3.
Oh.
He's not officially credited, but it's basically more or less confirmed that he's involved. So, they can't release the game because he has rights to... His estate has rights to music. And my question with that is like, okay, you're Michael Jackson's estate. You have Thriller money. Like, you know, like, how much money are you making, relatively even, off of the music for Sonic 3?
Yeah, I don't know enough about how this works.
It's like, again, you have Thriller money, and this is music for an old game from the 90s. Like, does it really matter if you don't make a few thousand off of it or whatever? I don't know. And again, if you don't come to a deal, you make $0. That's my rant on.
Yeah.
Licensing.
Where's she going?
It does get really funny with old TV shows.
Yeah, that's Stella. Figure out what her daughter's doing. She's not tired, so she's messing around with her toys. I don't think Stella wants her face right there, Jack.
Don't know.
Guess not.
Goes into that, you know.
Oh, it's Stella and Abby. Okay.
The music licensing thing does get really funny with old TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I told this story before, but years ago at an old job, I was working on streaming versions of old TV shows for different streaming platforms, and I had to work on the entire series of Home Improvement. Oh, it's bad.
I know.
Like, even if you like Home Improvement stream, like, it doesn't hold up at all. Trust me on this. It has not aged well at all. But I remember working on it, and there's one episode early on, like season 2 or 3 maybe, where there's this running joke in the episode where I think it's the mom. She's really into a famous pop song. And she mentions it by name. It's a real song. I think it was Inagata Davida, I think.
I don't remember.
Right. But she mentions it by name and says the artist. She says it was her favorite song back in the day. You know, and it's this running joke throughout the episode that this is her favorite song, right?
Yeah.
And she keeps mentioning that it's an actual song, and we all know it. You know?
Yeah.
And then the payoff at the end is that she's supposed to be like jamming out to the song in their living room, right? That's where the credits basically. But in the streaming version, they don't have the rights to the song anymore. So even though she's talked about it the whole episode, she's jamming out to some fake whatever song at the end now. And it's like, it's just funny because the joke doesn't make sense anymore.
Well, it's like Dawson's Creek losing the Sheryl Crow song. Like, it totally...
That's not Sheryl Crow.
What?
It's not Sheryl Crow.
Who is it?
Who did the theme song?
I don't want to win.
Not Sheryl Crow.
It's not Sheryl Crow?
Nope.
Then I have no idea.
Paula Cole.
Paula Cole, that's who it is. So the...
And let's demonetize the stream.
Yeah, so...
Oh shit.
And not that I was gonna go back and watch Dawson's Creek, but, like, I don't think I could watch Dawson's Creek without that song.
Yeah.
It, like, sets the tone for, like, the whole episode. It'd be like Friends losing their theme song. Like, I don't think I mean, I probably would still watch Friends. Because I just watch clips of Friends.
That'd be super weird if they replaced that theme song.
I know! Like,
can you imagine?
It just sets the tone for the entire episode. And it's like...
Oh, I feel like...
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Get it?
Shit. Yeah, I used to make fun of my sister and my mom for watching Dawson's Creek back in the day. And I paid for that dearly later in life. Because when I became an adult and had to work on old TV shows, I had to work on the entirety of Dawson's Creek.
In like 5 different languages.
This happened for months at a time.
Karma!
Remember, I did it all in English. And then I was like... And then I had to work on it like Spanish, and then French, and then Hungarian at one point.
Hungarian people might want to watch Dawson's Creek too, you don't know.
I know that, but it was just funny because I did it in like a couple languages, and then like I go into work one day, like I pull up my next work order, and it would say Dawson's Creek, Season 1, Episode 1, language, whatever, and I'd be like, oh, fuck. It was the...
Did you not want to wait?
For our lives to be over. No joke, I didn't like that show.
Right.
I liked Katie Holmes at the time.
Well, yeah, who didn't? Like, Joshua Jackson at the time? Like, please. Like, I didn't... He played Pacey. The best friend.
Oh, fuck that.
No, like, neither of those guys are my type. But, like, of the dudes on the show, Joshua Jackson.
What was that show that, where James Van Der Beek played himself?
Oh, Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 33. That show was great.
That show was okay, but that shit was funny.
It was so funny. The thing that sold me on that show, I mean, yes, I like Kristen Ritter and I like James Van Der Beek, but the pilot of that show was basically a heightened version of James Van Der Beek playing by himself, and as he's getting ready to like have sex with a woman, that theme song came on, the I Don't Wanna Wait. Oh my god, so funny. It was so funny. That sold me on the entire show. I think I watched all 2 seasons of that show. And that was probably the best joke on the show, but so funny. I liked that show a lot. That show was quality.
Really funny.
Really funny.
Oh. It was, God.
Jessica Jones.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. AKA, like, the best of the Netflix.
No.
Yes.
Very good, not the best.
I think so.
Daredevil?
I like Daredevil a lot. I think season 1 of Jessica Jones is better than season 1 of Daredevil.
That shot of Daredevil where it's like the endless hallway fight?
That's a good fight.
Holy
I'm saying,
shit.
like, collectively, season 1 of Jessica Jones is better than both seasons of Daredevil. Well, both seasons that we watched. We still haven't seen Jessica Jones season 2 or Daredevil season 3. Like, we fell off of those shows, kind of.
We finished Jessica Jones.
No, there's a second season. And a third season.
I thought we watched it.
No, we watched the first season where David Tennant's the villain.
I might have watched it for work. No, for work. I mean, I was working on it.
No, I know. I'm teasing. Yeah, no, we stopped at, like, we stopped at Iron Fist because I wanted to watch Iron Fist before we watched Defenders, and you didn't want to watch Iron Fist.
Because fuck that shit.
And we got busy. And then we got busy, so, and we weren't able to finish.
Daredevil is allegedly coming back.
I know.
Disney Plus.
I know.
Which
exciting.
makes sense because Spider-Man. Oh,
yeah,
spoiler.
that was so exciting that he showed up in that. Like, it was rumored that he would, but...
Well, I hope they follow through with that a little bit, because they're friends, comics.
Yeah. I knew that.
I saw an interview with Charlie Cox about that. It's funny. Because he thought he was done.
Well,
It's
yeah.
been like 3 or 4 years or whatever.
Yeah.
He kind of moved on.
Uh-huh.
Then, one day, Kevin Feige just calls him and says, "Hey, you want to play Daredevil again?"
And it's like,
in the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
And they filmed his scene apparently very early on, so he had to stay quiet about it for a couple of years or something.
Yeah. And it was like super rumored that he was going to be in it.
It was?
Yeah, people knew. People, well, not knew, but people like speculated that he'd be in it because they knew that Peter was in legal trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the whole fallout from Far From Home, so.
Right. Yeah, you, Jake Gyllenhaal. Can't we all just get along?
Apparently not. There wouldn't be a movie if they all got along.
Now we got MCU Venom coming up. What up?
That's gonna be cool.
Ah, do it right. Captain.
Wow.
Fuck him. Fuck off. A bone to pick with you. Ah.
He has a helmet on. There you go.
He tries to run away from me. Fine.
I know, he's been in here all day.
Jeff Goldblum go.
I think he got in here when I was loading the kids in and out of the car at the time.
That's just better audio.
Yeah.
It's gotta be better.
I think so, but then there's gonna be a lot of...
Oh, thanks. Keep doing it. Please. Stop! I'm gonna buy some deep.
I know, you said you were going to because student loans got deferred. Again.
Yeah, basically. Basically, one student loan payment for a month would cover those money.
Yeah. You should, like, make that go away at this point.
If they're working on it.
I hope so he could keep his promises.
Ben.
It'd be, I know, but it'd be like, it would be fucking stupid to turn payments on in August when people are voting in midterms in November and it's already looking pretty shit for Democrats right now, so.
Yeah.
That would be just stupid. Bandana Waddle-Dee.
No, please be friends with Mr. T on Twitter. A 70-year-old badass and cancer survivor. Must be Ted Cruz, you're no content.
I need to go get more wine. Do you want anything while I'm up? Metro on ice. Why are you flashing red?
Dead.
Why are you almost dead?
I smacked around a bunch.
Oh, you don't like recharge after all the levels?
It's like being married.
Fuck you. Oh, that looks so uncomfortable.
What? God. It's like I'm Marty McFly sleep. That.
Yeah. Oh, she's not asleep yet. Like Michelle Pfeiffer falling out of the window before she becomes Catwoman.
Oh my God.
Like, I don't don't know how like little kids do that, where they just get into like the most uncomfortable looking positions and they're like, this is fine. Like that flexibility, it's just like, dude. Like I'd be sore for days if I slept like that. I'd have to get up and take all the Tylenol.
Like a old subway that's like frozen over. I also got really pissed off on the red
on the
line
morning
one day.
commute. No one would let her have a seat.
Would have let it go. By the way, there's someone at my work whose name is Elsa, and people have made that joke too.
I'm sure she's never heard that before.
And it's just like, but like, 50-year-old men make that joke ever. It's like, seriously?
Like, guys. No, I'm betting that fly got in here when I was taking the kids. They were being really difficult about getting in the car.
Go to the car. Car. Go to the car. The car.
Oh, well, like, I had gotten her shoes out of the cabinet already, and so she went to the cabinet to get your shoes. I'm like, no, baby, I already have your shoes. And I shut the cabinet, and she flipped her fucking lid. I'm like, I have your shoes right here. And I put them on her feet, and she just kept crying. I was like... I basically, like, and then, of course, he started crying, so I basically, like, had to, like, force them both in the car and strap them in and go to speech, because, like, we were late. We were, like, 5 minutes late to speech because of all that shit. It's like, guys.
I'm sure it's happened a time.
Oh, I'm sure. And it was, like,
trains.
And it, like, I'm used to taking her, like, by myself, because most days that you're here, this was the first Saturday where I had to take them both, because we, like, skipped last week to go to a birthday party, so... But yeah, it was like, guys, come on. And he did really good, just sitting there on his tablet. He wouldn't wear his headphones for his tablet, and then he kept, like, wanting to have his sound. And I'm like, no, you either need to wear your headphones or go no sound. So he kept pulling the headphones out of the jack to get the sound. I'm like, stop. We'll keep working on it, see if it's better.
Yeah.
Other than that, he did really well.
I know people who don't like wearing headphones.
Yeah, well, and it, like, he has, like, sensory, like, his sensory stuff. Like, I could see why that would bother him. That's why I got the, like, the little kid ones with, like, the cushy. I thought he'd like that. Like, how comfy they are. He would be like, he would hold it and be like, please? I'm like, no, baby, we can't have the sound on here. And he'd just pull it out. I'd be like, oh, baby. He's super cool.
Bombs! Ah! Ah! Monkey! Can't bomb a monkey. Wanna see?
Slow-mo! There.
There's been a lot of talk about bad Oscar stories. But a good one that I saw was Sam Jackson got an Oscar. Lifetime Achievement Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
And it was super cute. Like, he got presented to him by Uma Thurman and
Oh,
John
I haven't
Travolta.
watched that yet.
They came out dancing.
I watched, Liza Minnelli presenting, and Lady Gaga was there with her. That was really...
Yeah, it was. Sam Jackson got a Lifetime Achievement Award, and yeah, Thurman and John Travolta came out and danced out to present it to him.
That's fun.
Uh,
Wait, John Travolta did well at the Oscars? Oh my god.
I know, it was just funny, but it was actually super cute because they had a nice embrace and they all came up there and all that. And you saw Tarantino in the audience and he was tearing up and all that. that, and take that. Oh shit.
Oh, there he is.
Ooh, monies. Cool. Snack. Yeah, one of these hammers for
What?
yeah, one of these hammers for parenting.
Oh, what? So we can flatten our children? No, thank you.
You know what I'd like one of those inflatable hammer things that make a funny sound. Just like bop them on the head.
Bop them on the head with it. They'd be like, hey.
When I was a kid, one year for Mother's Day, my mom wanted a. It was basically a sandal with a handle on it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
A sandal with a handle?
Yeah.
Like sandals that go on
So
your
you could
feet?
discipline. Yeah, it was like a sandal, but it had like a fly swatter plastic handle at the end of it. So,
Like sandals that go on your feet?
yes, so you could discipline your children with it, basically.
I don't get. I still don't get it. Like.
So okay, it was like a flip flop.
Right.
Like a plastic handle out of the heel, so you could like smack your kids with
So
it.
like when you're walking in your flip flops, normally you just have like the handle dragging along behind you.
You wouldn't actually wear it. That's like you would just use
Oh!
it to discipline your kids, basically.
I see. I thought it was like I thought you would actually wear them and have your like. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I was like, who would wear that?
No, you wouldn't wear it.
Okay.
You just keep
That makes more sense. To
smack your kids with it, misbehaving. I hit with the shoe a lot.
What?
That was the thing with my mom.
To hit you with shoes?
Oh yeah, totally.
Like you're like she's like a 50s like I don't know, girl Friday who picks up her shoe and throws it at somebody?
No, like certain moms of certain generations thought that was a good disciplinary tool.
My mom never hit me with a shoe.
I know.
I mean, my mom didn't really
I have thoughts
hit.
about it now, for sure. Fun.
Mm.
She was way into that for when we were young in the late 80s.
Mhm.
I'm sure that would fly today, but...
No, you're not supposed to hit your kids anymore.
There's been a time or two where you talked about it here and there.
Yeah, but like for safety, like he's run into the street and nearly gotten mowed down by a car, and you need him to listen. And most of my little, it's like because we do cloth diapering, and so like they have like big fluffy, like padding, and so like like little affectionate like sports like pat on the butt type of thing, like oh, like that, or like fluff butt. And I did that to him tonight, and he was like, "Don't hit." I'm like, "All right, sorry. I didn't really hit you. If I hit you, know it, but
This one.
yeah, go back." But yeah,
Oh, do I have to hit the thing over there?
yeah, go hit the thing. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. There's one time that my mom called me a son of a bitch.
That's funny.
She was really mad at me about something I did when I was a kid. I can't remember what I did, but she got really, really mad. And she started calling me every swear word she knew, basically. She was really pissed. And at one point she was like, "You little son of a bitch," and I was just like, what's so funny? I'm like, think about what you just said. There's like silence for a few seconds and she goes, "Go to your room!" You're gonna insult my mother, I guess. Go right ahead.
I don't know, it's just like, I feel like if they called me on something like that, I would just laugh. Like, I find most of what they do, like, unless they're, like, running in front of car out into traffic, I find most of what they do pretty funny. So, it's probably not a great parenting strategy.
For what?
Like, if they're misbehaving and then I, like, I don't know, like, they get mad, I laugh.
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Like that time that we were laughing at Ripples and she just kept getting madder. That was hilarious.
He's also like, see me be mad. Watch me be mad. I'm gonna be mad right in your line of sight. You can see how mad I am. It does.
No, but oh my god, that was like the more we laughed, the madder she got.
Oh, I died.
Yep. R.I.P.
Well, game's over. Nice stream. That's not.
Go to like multi-stream and see if people are chatting on like a different service.
Oh, this is only Twitch?
Yeah.
Bad.
Yep.
No, there's, oh, I didn't notice there's a difference.
Yeah.
I'm a moron.
Yep.
Try with me.
I forget why she got so mad at us that time that she was upset and we were just laughing and it just made her madder and she just like kept cleaning herself on the living room floor.
I know what it was.
Screaming.
I
And
know what it was.
what was it?
She didn't get her way.
About what though?
Because.
That's, yeah, this is what I'm saying. I don't remember what it was. And then like I went in the kitchen to make dinner and she like wormed herself across the floor so she could throw a fit in my line of sight and I just laughed harder and it made her madder.
Like on our last day at Disneyland last time. Right, let's go. Right, it's the night we're leaving. And we're like, okay, let's go on Small World now. And she's like, no, I am done.
That was funny.
Like we're having dinner, and we're gonna do a few more rides after dinner, then go home. But she's just like, no, I am done.
No more rides, mommy. That was really cute.
So she threw a fit about no more rides, and then
I'm like, okay, we're going home, and she was happy, and then of course Kirby was like, eh.
Of course we're in Tomorrowland, so we have to pass by Star Tours,
Get out.
which she had ridden for the first time the day before.
Yeah, I'd ridden it twice.
Loved it. As any kid
Well,
would.
it didn't help that I went into the Star Trader to buy something
That
on
too.
the way out, and he thought I was riding the ride without him.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, no, I'm not riding the ride without you, but we're gonna go, and he wanted to ride the ride again.
I still your power, more guy.
Yep.
I can, sweet.
But yeah, that was funny.
That's... Fuck off. Love them both.
Oh gosh.
There we go.
Yay. Yay.
Last peanut.
Oh, R.I.P. Kirby's gonna be really sad he didn't get any of those.
Whatever. It's crap all day long.
Well, actually, he ate like mostly fruit and like stuff today.
Oh, mango?
Mango, yep. He finished off.
Chocolate.
He finished off his little box of mango and then went looking for more. I'm like, oh, we're all out.
Trader Joe's, if you're watching, I know you are. If you want to know why your mango sales are so great, because of my son.
Yeah, we have to buy at least 1 or 2 packs of like cut mango a week.
We'll put on a tree or something.
Yeah, maybe. I do want to get my the director of my department. When they're in season, she's already gonna give me a couple strawberry plants because she's growing all that stuff, and I was like, I will take strawberry plants because my child.
Don't let him eat them out of the yard. Whatever.
What?
You do. Don't let him eat them out of the yard. Whatever you do.
No, like you rinse them off first.
I know, but that would stop him.
Yeah. Like my child goes through like a container of strawberries a week.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or like 2. So, like, yes, that will save me probably $6 a week. Having strawberry plants. If I can keep them alive, that's the other question.
Sure, how well they grow out here.
My grandpa my grandpa was good at this stuff. He had like a cacti garden. He every now and then would have like one of those like pots that had strawberries in it, and yeah, he was good at that stuff. My mom and I just killed things. She's getting better though. She has a garden at her house. The deer sometimes get to it, but what?
Self-respect. I'm funny. Like that character. Darling.
I'm just trying to grow the brain cells back that I just lost. I'm gonna need a minute. Like my brain was like, no, help us.
I'm like that guy that single-handedly built the rocket and flew to the moon. What's his name? Apollo Creed? The Homer Simpson
so
quote.
dumb.
What?
And he's dumb too.
Homer Simpson? Yes. That's the joke. What's his name? Apollo Creed? Whee! Ooh, hey.
Waddle Dee. Spit it out.
Kirby. Spit it out. Kirby. How you said that?
Oh my god.
Spit it out.
Then I stick my finger in his mouth, like, where is it? He's like, nah.
Yeah, we started watching Super Simple Songs again today. The little YouTube kids like lullaby songs.
Jeff's SLP says that we need to do more of that because
I know.
Yeah, Kirby's outgrown it, and he was happy. He was content to watch it today, but like, yeah, she needs repetition, nursery rhymes, like action songs, the like dancing along with stuff. Like, she recommended like all that stuff today, and I'm like, okay.
Well, yeah, for sure. But like, what I was gonna say is that we used to watch those songs with him years ago.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time.
Yeah.
And I was saying earlier, but some of those songs, sadly, I associate with when we were first parents, you know, and we didn't really know what to do. I was scared about not knowing what to do as a parent and all that. And I was unemployed at one point too, so I was kind of like, I remember sitting in our old place watching those songs. No job to go to. Thinking I was like a failure as a parent and all this crap.
Yeah.
Wait,
how do you go? You have to drop the ability at the... Oh, do you like...
have to eat? Oh, no, you can't eat them.
Do you like do the wind blowing sucky thing to move the boat?
Accident? It was down here. Oh, wait.
Is that it?
Oh, I guess,
oh yeah, that's the sail.
Yeah. Fuck off. Are you kidding me?
Oh no, you lost lost 100 coins. Cry me a fucking river. Okay, Ripples. It's so funny. She's such a creature of habit. I asked her, like, we got back from speech a little bit before 3, and so I got them, like, a late lunch, and, like, clocked back into work a little after 3, and I'm like, okay, in, like, 30 minutes we're gonna take your nap to give you, time to eat, get settled, and, like, decompress from going to speech. And then when it was time, I'm like, okay, baby, let's take our nap, and she's like, eh! And throwing a fit. I'm like, okay, do you want a diaper change? And she, like, gets up and runs in for a diaper change. It's like, okay.
Oh, hey. Boat ram you, You know, there's a time in actual human history when a boat hit a piece of ice and it was a big problem. Just saying.
I like the drip, 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 and it never stops. Wow.
What?
They're, part of Luis's song is like the Titanic.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I don't know, I've watched Encanto like every day for like the last week because Kirby's on spring break. And he wants to watch Encanto every day.
You know what?
It's a good movie.
No, it is. Oh, did you hear what they're doing at Disneyland for it?
What?
Oh shit. Not that. So they're gonna make it, I think they're making it part of the, like, fireworks show.
You said they were gonna make it part of Fantasmic, right?
Well, I don't know if it's part of Fantasmic, but what I heard they're gonna do, this is all according to Fresh Baked Disney on YouTube, they're gonna do, like, projections of it. You know how they do that for the fireworks show?
Yeah.
So they're gonna specifically put projections of it on the facade of Small World.
Oh, I did
And
hear that they were gonna do that. Do like an Encanto.
Small
skin.
World is gonna do like what the house does, like flip tiles and stuff.
Yeah, I did hear that they were gonna skin Small World as Encanto.
Which is super cool, but like it does that well.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Yeah.
For those of you who have not seen Encanto, watch Encanto. It's really good.
It's super cute.
It's not Frozen, but
No, but it's still really good. Kirby really, like I said, Kirby really likes it.
I might put it above Tangled.
I would put it above Tingled too. I'd say as well. I'd say both Frozens are better than it, and
I'd say Frozen 1 though. I don't think that.
see, I really like Frozen 2. I think Frozen 2 is better than Frozen 1.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd say both Frozens, and then probably Encanto, and then Moana.
I like Encanto.
That's what I'm saying. Both
Oh.
Frozens, Encanto, then Moana.
Oh, I see.
Then Tangled.
I put Tangled over Moana.
Oh, see, I would put Moana over Tangled.
I like Moana just fine.
I really like Moana. I like Tangled too.
There's no Tangled.
As well. Fine.
I know what you meant, I thought.
But there kind of is, because they did like a whole Tangled TV show and then like a short.
Can I not go back? Seriously?
No.
Oh, come on. Wait, I can.
Yeah. Takes a minute. Oh, there's the Wallaby. I tried to get video of it, but I told you, right, that Kirby, like during the, I was working and I look over and it's the We Don't Talk About Bruno's song, and Kirby has your green Ninja Turtle blanket wrapped around him like Bruno's shawl and is dancing to it. And I was like, oh my god, and I picked up my phone and I tried to film him and he stopped doing it. Like, I didn't get any of it. He saw me, like, react and was like, nope. It was really cute.
Ooh, sweet. Where'd he go?
It's back there.
You can run, you can't.
You can run, but you can't fly.
Superman. You're the worst Superman movie ever.
Oh god.
Boy, the DC is not doing so well, is it?
What happened now?
They're canceling all Ezra Miller's movies because he got arrested for doing something.
Oh,
There, to get it?
must have.
Yeah, that, they can't catch a break, can they?
No. Well, I didn't think he was right for Flash anyway.
I don't know what he got arrested for.
I saw that he got, like, arrested for some sort of, I think it was, like, an assault thing, or, like, something violent. Yeah. Well, you don't get arrested for good things. Well, I guess you could get arrested for good things, like protesting, but...
Jane Fonda does it all the time.
I know. As soon as I said it, I'm like, no, wait, that is wrong. You can't get arrested for good things.
That woman basically lives in zip ties. For good causes.
Yes, yes. It was really cute. I did love how, like, how Sam Waterston went with her one time. It's like, I've never been arrested before. He was, like, cutely excited about it. In, like, his little old man way. It was really cute.
They joined the club.
I've never been arrested. I was like, that's adorable.
I don't think they arrested Jane Fonda. That's...
I know, right?
Take a selfie with us both in zip ties.
I mean, how are you gonna take a selfie if you're zip tied?
With courage. Duh.
Okay.
Oh. Springtime?
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Oh, you missed one Waddle Dee.
Fuck off.
So you need to get
Cherry picker, I'll have you know.
ever.
I don't know, it's been a long time since I've been in theaters. Back to the theater, that is. One or two more.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
Hi!
Hi.
Or water, actually.
Okay. Go
Let's
for
see.
it.
Livestream.
But. You. What? Was I?
Yeah.
I don't remember doing that.
Boy, this is a rinky-dink setup. Alright. Curious to see how this audio turns.
Yeah, me too.
Imagine it's gotta be better. I don't know.
yet.
Excited for this CGI. It can talk again. Did I start this over? Shit. Yeah, I did. Not bad. You got a bridge once.
Cool.
Battle of Blizzard Bridge.
Blizzard.
Well, if anyone's in trouble this past year and a half, it's Blizzard.
Blizzard, I know.
Oh, by the way, fuck that guy.
What guy?
Okay, stupid, dumbass, rotten hell bastard.
That doesn't tell me what
Bobby
guy.
Kotick,
Okay.
head of Activision Blizzard.
Yeah.
Right now, he's on his way out. Part of this, Microsoft buying is gonna. Sadly, he's gonna get a golden parachute payout. Just to leave.
Yeah.
But he's in a new lawsuit now.
Right.
A new lawsuit.
Right.
So he and Blizzard are in a new lawsuit.
Okay.
700 reported claims of harassment and abuse that he knew about and did nothing. 7 reported cases. So there's more that haven't been reported. There has to be.
There has to be, yeah.
700.
That he was directly responsible for, or that he knew about?
He's the CEO.
Yeah, I mean, neither are great.
He oversaw it. He knew. He knew for a fact.
Oh.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
In prison.
Yeah. That's shitty.
And you know what? They're doing a freaking new event in Overwatch right now.
Yeah, we haven't played that in a while.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to.
Okay.
But he still really wants to.
Well, you love that game. That game is great. It's just like, right, we can't support Blizzard right
remember
now.
Remember that Nano Cola skin for Diva?
Yeah.
That's available now on the Switch because of this new event.
Oh, okay.
Part of me thought about it.
Well, yeah.
And, you know, maybe I should be able to separate the game from the
Well,
people,
I'd say you follow the lead of, like, the female creators who worked on the game, and if they're all, like, fine with you playing it.
I mean, all the voice actors who, you know, I follow on Instagram and such, they're still very supportive of it, but, no.
Yeah.
I want to feel good about it again. I really do, but I don't know about.
Well, isn't there, like, a podcaster or a blogger or somebody that you follow that's, like, has, like, insider knowledge of that situation?
Sort of, yeah.
Is she? I mean, as soon as she says to play it again.
That is Miss. Who's part of the squad. The streamer here on Twitch too. She's right.
Oh.
Yeah, she and most of the Spawncast, I think, know people within Blizzard who have been keeping basically.
And what do they say? Do they say to, like, play the shit, or to, like that?
Well, okay, so Microsoft does not own them yet.
Right.
That's probably next year at the earliest.
Right.
So, but apparently the mood has improved somewhat because change is happening now, basically. And Microsoft has publicly said, like, clean up your actor, we'll do it for you, basically. So, they have this new lawsuit that the second lawsuit that they're dealing with now.
Yeah.
You know? Once they get his dumb ass out of there, then
yeah, maybe once he's no longer profiting from it.
And Microsoft will probably hire some awesome, you know, hopefully female.
Hopefully female CEO, yeah. I think it's dead. Okay. What?
Stop! Stop! It is already dead!
What's that from?
With a wild guess.
Oh, The Simpsons?
It's the episode where Homer becomes one of the fake Krusty the Clowns. And, he's opening a Krusty Burger,
Okay.
He's making an appearance as Krusty.
Okay.
And he's supposed to be doing like a scripted bit as Krusty.
Okay.
In front of the new Krusty Burger, and there is a character that comes out. He's supposed to be like the Hamburglar, and all the kids go crazy, like, "Oh my god, it's the Krusty Burglar!" Or whatever. And Homer's like, "Oh god, is he still the burgers?" And starts like literally beating the guy to death. And the kids are like, "Stop! Stop! He's already dead!"
Oh my god. So dumb.
That episode is one of those episodes where it's mostly Krusty and Homer together.
Yeah.
The majority of the episode is it's just the two of them. So it's Jan Castellaneta talking
just
to himself.
basically talking to himself the whole episode.
Yeah. And these other characters in it too, so it's like mostly him. I wonder how weird that is. I mean, you have to do a conversation between yourself, basically.
Yeah.
In the first Who Shot Mr. Burns, there's a long scene between Mr. Burns, Smithers, and Principal Skinner. They're all Harry Shearer.
Yeah.
So,
just talking to himself the whole time.
Yeah. I wonder if he just did the seat all the way through and just switched voices the whole time. You have to wonder about stuff like that.
Yeah, if like they just like record the best take. Well, they probably record the best takes and like splice it all together. But
I find that fascinating.
There's a Waddle Dee down there.
Oh, Ow!
I don't know. Is there like a platform over there? Far right? Nope. Oh, maybe. I regret nothing!
Yes!
Yeah, you got it!
Death for friendship. Yeah.
I will sacrifice myself for you, Waddle Dee, and then I'll fly myself off this platform for no reason. Yay!
We are Groot.
Oh my god.
I am Groot. I am Steve Rogers. That's the best line.
Oh, that's really funny.
And
that's Infinity War,
right?
Yeah.
I am Steve Rogers.
Oh my god.
Because they hadn't met yet.
Right. Is that the joke? Is it?
I know, this is funny. Oh, I scared my daughter by accident with the Spider-Man movie recently.
Oh, that was
I didn't
so
think about it,
cute.
But she got really scared.
So, I had taken Jack. I had taken our daughter to speech therapy, and our little boy, our 4-year-old Kirby, comes up to Trevor and goes,
Spider-Man.
"Daddy, Spider-Man, please."
I was like, "All right, let's Spider-Man."
And so they were watching it, and then we come home from speech, and so I go in to make dinner, and Jack's just watching the movie with them, and then Green Goblin shows up, and he's like, "Does the Spider want to come out and play?" Like, super scary, and Jack's like,
she backed into me.
Like, I don't want to play with Green Goblin, Daddy.
Well, you know, we've noticed that she seems to be scared of like big scary voices.
Big scary voices and like things with like teeth and big eyes, because there's like this monster toy at speech that she doesn't want to play with. Because like you do an activity and then you put the thing in the monster's mouth, and she won't do that part.
Well, but she's also like that was part of the problem with Disneyland, was she was scared of like scary voices on rides and stuff.
We walked into the Enchanted Tiki Room. The Tiki Room! And granted, she's 2. We walk in, and, like, we're waiting for the show to start, and it's, like, singing and, like, bright colors, and we're like, oh, Jack's gonna love this. And then the dude comes in and is like, "Hello, everybody," and she's like, "Ah!" I'm like, okay, I guess Jack and I are going out. And I walk out, and this dude is, and I'm like, I nearly, like, run into this dude, and I'm like, "Oh, sorry, excuse me," and he's like, "Oh, did she, like, the baby got scared. He's like, I thought that was the tiki room. I'm like, it is. He's like, oh, okay. Like, she's 2. What do you want? And she hadn't napped all day either.
I think this big voices scare her.
Yeah.
So
I was just like, alright. Like, if it had been like a more mellow voice, she might have been alright.
Woman's voice or something, or
I mean, not to be like.
No, but like, you know, like I've seen women cast a start that show. They're like, "Hi everyone." Da, da, da,
yeah, if it had been that, she would have been like.
This guy was like, "All right, everybody." Blah, 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 blah. I was like, whoa. You know?
And then Jack's like. And Trevor and I laughed, and I took her out. I was just like, oh my god, child. No, there was an activity at speech today that she ended up really, really liking, but, like, it was, her SLP had a mystery box, and you reach your hand blindly into the box and pull something out, and... Like, so, Joanne was like, I'll go first, and she pulled something out, and she goes, okay, your turn, and Jack's like, had to reach her hand, like, into this box that she can't see inside, and so she was like, is something gonna get me? It was really cute. And she eventually did it, and really liked the game, but, like, at first she was like, oh.
Get me out. Your snowman. I had to beat up all those dudes. That's what Mega Man says. There's a game where he says that.
He's beating off dudes, huh?
Like, I had to beat up all those dudes. I forget what game that is, but it happens.
That's not what I thought those Mega Man games were about.
There's that arm with a hole in it, so it's like, you know.
Not safe for work stream.
Whatever. I had nothing Ted Cruz and crap earlier.
That's true too.
He's a fuckhead.
Well, that doesn't necessarily make it NSFW.
I didn't think about it with Mr. T.
Totally what he sounds like. God, I couldn't even watch the fucking Ketanji Brown Jackson here because I'd have to hear his stupid voice. There's this book that they're teaching.
You didn't see the confirmation thing?
I didn't watch the I don't want to hear like Lady Lindsay and Ted Cruz talk.
Did you see the confirmation part where Kamala announced that she got it?
Well, no, I knew she got it. I haven't watched it.
Did you see that? Okay.
No.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, so she reads the votes.
Yeah.
Vice President Harris.
Yeah.
Reads the votes. She says like they're 53 to 47. You know, so this is confirmed. Yeah.
Yeah, and people started applauding.
Everyone applauded, and then you see as they get up to like start walking out, basically, you see as they're still applauding, you see Ted Cruz, right? Mm-hmm. And he just does the bitchiest like quiet walkout. It's just like it's like
goodbye, you racist asshole.
It was like our daughter just going like. The surly look on his face, like, what the fuck, dude? You can't just go, just cuz?
Yeah.
Fuck. Lady Lindsay. Bottom of the right.
No, like...
I not have that great joke about him last week.
No, I wasn't surprised. I was not surprised that Lisa Murkowski and Susan Collins flipped and voted. Like, Susan Collins, I think, kind of has to because of how Maine works.
Population Stephen King, a lobster and a bear.
Well, no, like, Maine is weird. Like, you have...
Stephen King's there, I know.
No, but, like, the way their electoral votes work is very odd. And so, like, it's very liberal, but like there's like progressive, or there's GOP like little pockets of it, so she gets to be more like moderate, and like Lisa Murkowski is more moderate, but the one that I was kind of surprised by was Romney voting for her. I was like he's no longer interested in being like a team player. I think more people would have voted for her if they weren't like so fucking scared of their own base. Like, because there were people that that didn't vote for her who said, like, you know, I really enjoyed our meetings and I think she's super qualified, but I'm not going to vote for her because insert, like,
racism.
Yeah, well, some were racism and some were, like,
Sexism.
Some were racism and some were sexism and some were, like, some bullshit, like, talking point reason, which means I'm too scared of my own base not to vote for her.
Right.
So, yeah.
Watch that clip of her being confronted and applauding, and like we do the bitchiest walkout.
Yeah.
Ugh. But he was super happy to have that bitch who cried about beer.
Yep.
He'll never be president.
Never gonna be president now.
He wants to be. He'll never
I
be
know.
president.
Never gonna be president.
Something he and I have in common. We'll
What?
never be president.
Yeah. That's from Hamilton, by the way. The thing that I'm thinking.
Dip. Our mic is cool looking.
What?
Our mic is cool looking.
It is.
Doesn't quite do this type of job. It's not meant to. It's gotta be better than that one before. Those DJMX are crazy because they work from 2 years away. We're not going to be that far away for streaming, but for a phone or something.
Yeah.
Oh, oh! I didn't do that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think it's going to be an interesting work week this week for me. Well, maybe just like Tuesday or Wednesday, because Tuesday's my first day back, and then Wednesday is the first day back in the office. So, Christy might have jury duty this week, so I might need to like pick up some like more hours. I kept telling her like she could try to get an excuse, and she apparently went into the jury portal, and it's like I can only get it if I like for like the childcare thing that you did. And I'm like, no, there's like a place where you could say like general hardship. It's like, I'll just call it. I probably won't get picked. I'm like, I don't know. There was the time I got picked, I called every day and I got in on the last day and ended up on a jury for 2 weeks. So, you know, good luck. And she's like, oh, I'll just be like, I'll wear like an anarchist shirt or something. I'm like, okay, Kirsty, good luck.
No, do what Homer Simpson taught us. The trick is to say you're prejudiced against all races.
Yeah. And then she also applied for another position at the company.
Oh.
Yeah, and yeah, so I knew that she might, and I didn't say anything to anybody.
All right, well.
And then she told me on Thursday that she applied for it, and then on Friday, she's like, oh, I got an interview, and I have to tell our boss. And I'm like, okay, so tell her. And she's like, I'm kind of scared. And I'm like, why are you scared? Just tell her.
I mean, that is kind of that can be scary though.
It's like, I don't know.
Well, no, because like, that means looking for other work, you know, and bosses don't like that typically.
Yeah. So like, I'm half expecting to be like, what did you know? Like that there's gonna be a conversation about what I knew and when I knew it. And I'm like, it's none of my business. But
no, fine.
Yeah.
What's it matter?
I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting week.
Fuck, you know, she happen what's gonna happen. I had a conversation with the boss like that once.
Oh really?
Like, I don't think I did looking for other work. Like, pay me enough. Fuck off.
Yeah. We could go into like her reasons for looking into this other job like off stream. Like, but yeah, it's
Whatever.
She has good reason. So.
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And she told me on Friday, like, okay, I emailed her, and I was like, that's not a conversation you want to have face to face. Okay. But I didn't say that to her. I'm like,
Whatever. Last job I had to leave. I was getting paid minimum wage to do
like work that you should
very
have been
specialized work.
Yeah, that you should have been paid like
A lot
way more for. Boom.
And right before I left, I got in my current job, but I hadn't.
Yeah.
It was the next day, and I hadn't put in my 2 weeks for my old job yet.
Yeah.
And we had a work meeting that day. I already got the other job, and they're paying me like more than double what I was making, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And so we had this meeting, and my boss, during this meeting, ends the meeting by having this conversation about how we need to be a team and all this. He's saying it to the whole team, but he's looking at me as we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
Whole level is this basically a boss con.
Yeah. And so you went and like typed up your 2-week notice.
Well, he's having this like impassioned speech about like how we all need to be team players and work together and all this. I'm like, give me a minimum wage, dickface.
Yeah.
So, if you want to take this conversation seriously, give me a raise.
Yeah.
Match my offer.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, we need to be a team player, and you need to take this seriously. I'm like, go fuck yourself. Moscow.
Yeah.
Go through all the bosses.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
How far back did it put you?
I'm fighting this guy again. But it's not putting me back a bit back there.
Okay.
Spawn, I guess.
Yeah.
It. Why is it? Oh, damn it. Why do I keep doing that? Not sure the stars are stronger than...
Are they always stronger than the abilities?
Seemed to be. Although we haven't done any of the mixing of the abilities yet, so maybe that makes it. Try that next time. There you go.
Yay.
Be the last one.
Yay. Okay, go to the right.
Okay. Oh. Get it up there.
Oh,
Oh,
there.
fuck. Christ.
Oh, car. Yikes on bikes. Ow.
Oh, it did. After that.
Again.
And
Is there like a retry star?
got it.
Yay!
Oh, that's fun. Oh shit.
Well, didn't you already get the I regret nothing wallaby? That's just a point in there right
Oh,
now.
I see. I'm gonna do this again? Fuck, 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 fuck! Another boss gauntlet here? No, there's not. Oh, yes, there is.
Oh, it's these
Oh,
dudes.
fuck these guys. I hate these guys. I don't care about your ass. That hurt me.
I don't know.
Oh, there's snowballs here.
They're pooping balls ready to go. Don't that shade bad guys.
Oh, fuck yeah. I would never catch anyone in real life.
I know.
But, like, there's someone that I know, that I see on a daily basis, who is a not-in-shape gentleman
Yes.
who criticizes my appearance.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking
And
about.
it's like, seriously, dude? Her-shaped balding motherfucker?
He's like this dude and the other dude that we talked about earlier are like
Yeah.
somehow threatened by you. I don't know what it is.
Because I don't like support you. Because, you know, I'm still married.
Yeah. Well, so is the one guy.
Yeah. But he'd leave his wife for Tom Brady.
Hear that, Tom? I'm sure you're watching.
Yeah, if you're bored of Giselle. You're into, like, pear-shaped bald, ugly dudes.
Sure, he'd have like dudes like that just lining up to suck him off.
Of course he would. I'm sure he's not tired of Giselle.
No.
He's allegedly tried to leave him.
Yeah, that's the rumor, is that she wanted him to retire. I wonder what happened there.
Hasn't she tried to leave him several times or something?
I don't know that she's tried to leave him. They tend to be successful at keeping their personal life personal.
Yeah. Which, you know,
Good for them.
props.
Yeah.
That's Lost this. Lost up. Alright.
Do it.
The unexpected Beast King.
Unexpected.
I expected it. You're not unexpected, are you? But the beast would be. Demonetize the stream. Don't demonetize the stream.
Because we're making money off the stream right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Want to hear me? Fuck.
The puppies. And very good guard dogs, are you? Hi.
That is basically Beast Castle. On, I don't know. Well,
Don't go in the West Wing. It's forbidden.
it's for Biden.
So
That was my favorite election.
now I've made it completely enticing.
Now that I've piqued your curiosity,
Don't go in there.
don't do it. Oh, mean doggies. Is it King DDD?
What happened to him?
It is!
Oh no, what happened to you?
It's scary now.
These are stronger doggies. Okay.
Yeah, this is what I just said.
Oh no. Ah, 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 ah. Can't hurt you much.
Get the stars.
Here's the old school way. Oh, that's cool.
What?
The music is the sort of the old theme for the Game Boy game.
Oh. Watch those
Oh
aftershocks.
god. He's strong, shit. Instantly. So cool.
What?
Music. So cool. One of my favorite Game Boy game music.
Nice.
Okay, let's go. I didn't go to bed.
Yeah, I know. This is way cool to end the stream on King.
Is this the last level? It can't be.
No, I meant like in the stream, like for
No,
tonight.
I mean, but this
But like, it's really early for him to show up, huh?
it seems like it, but I don't know. What is it? What level is it? The 5th world or 4th world? Something like that?
We've only streamed this like what, 2 or 3 times?
So it's like the 5th or 6th world, probably.
Yeah.
Could be, but it's...
Like, how short is this?
probably like 7 or 8 hours. So.
We're probably, what, about... If this is our 3rd stream of this, we're probably about 6.
Halfway dead. And, oh,
I know. You, I think the first couple times you missed the like when he hits the ground and you get like the aftershock ripple, I think that really hurt you.
Hammer hurts too.
Well, the hammer hurts too, but like you need every little bit of energy for this, and like you were losing energy on that. Yeah, there you go. Headshot. That did, whoa, where's he going? What the fuck?
Oh shit. Back me up. Okay,
oh, can you get the hammer?
Fuck!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, fuck. Try again.
Yeah. Hey Kirby, did you pick up a blueprint?
I'll do something above. Powerful, yeah. They're more powerful, don't they?
Hit Kirby.
Fun diddle dee, let's do it.
Yeah. Well, now they've already revealed him.
I can do that, huh?
Watch out. Oh. Yeah. Now that you kind of know what to expect. Yeah, those things are really, like, yeah, I know it's not really a ton of energy, but, like, it's gonna get to the point where every little bit helps. Get him.
Damn it. Damn it!
Oh. Yep, stay up.
There's that I can't.
Look out. But yeah. Okay.
Damn it.
Nice. That pillar now. Ah. Whoa. Yep. Oh, that did a little damage.
Oh shit.
You mad now? You mad?
Ooh, fuck.
Woo! Oof. Oof. So, jump. Oof. Yes.
Fuck. Damn it, come on.
Oof.
Fuck.
Oof. Watch the backhands.
I'm trying. Fuck. It's hard as shit.
It is, yeah. Gonna change to easy
Fuck
mode.
no.
You just said change.
What?
You just said to change.
Oh, fuck. Can I
back.
change it back? What the bitch mode?
Try it again on the world map or in Waddle Dee Town.
Fuck, I really didn't mean to do that.
I know you didn't. Alright.
Fuck. I had don't change.
It defaulted to don't change.
Okay, well, fuck.
I mean, you could just kill yourself right on and back.
Certainly.
No.
Awesome. Maybe it hurts him more.
Yeah, maybe.
That's all it does. I don't think it...
Yeah, but you kill him quicker with it.
Yeah, that hit him. Damn it. When I shoot, you're supposed to die.
Is that how it works?
Smack you with a piece of my architecture. Shit. You always do the backhand?
Yeah, when he does the 2 hits, then he swings around and does the backhand. Yeah, right there.
For this one.
That was just one, so yeah. Oh, so when he doesn't get the lightning, like, cracks, he, yeah, it's the backhand. So, like, here, and then backhand, here, and then backhand. Okay.
Alright. Hey, guess what?
Chicken butt. Backhand. Yeah. On E.
I know.
I'm just teasing. I'm teasing you. I'm teasing.
They consume you? They consume you, steal your power? Cool. In a game, that's... Better not be. That's the final boss of them. Getting up.
He's just walking away! Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. Something bad's gonna happen. We're too busy celebrating.
Right, we're celebrating, and oh no, he has the pillar. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Aww, we have our... It's the squirrel.
Now it's personal.
This time it's personal.
Oh, boy.
Kirby! You let me get captured!
Also, you.
Now you gotta change your difficulty back. I know. Yep.
Alright, so we're gonna call it quits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Saving.
Gotta waddle you down and yeah, you know you can change the difficulty. Wild mode.
Yeah,
there you go.
Exactly.
Cool.
Alright. Necessarily to do this, but
No.
whatever.
Do you want to try to beat King DDD next week on the hard mode?
I can do it.
I guess I know you can do it. I'm not saying you can't do it. You could also do it for the kids, like when you play on the other profile for them. I don't know if he's mentioned this on the stream, but he has another profile for his Japanese games that he's been playing this game on so that he can play the game for the kids because I like it.
Yeah, they want to play it, but I don't want to play it beyond where I played it on the stream because I want to be surprised on the stream.
Yeah.
And stuff happens.
Where we were like, case in point, we're like, is that King DDD? Oh my god!
Really the first battle, so not the last battle.
Is that what it is? Is that why he got away? With your friend? Is that how game structure works? I love you.
How'd your Cuphead score? Oh, you haven't beaten the level, huh?
Gosh. Whatever.
I beat Cuphead.
Not my thing.
I actually played the first level, couldn't beat it.
I couldn't get through the first level, but we've discussed this. It's just not my thing.
Yeah. Anyway, that was fun stream.
Yep.
Oh man, it's late. It's hot. Ugh,
it's
gross.
late and it's hot and it's
hot
gross.
in LA lately. It sucks.
It's getting hot in here.
Alright. Hope you enjoyed the stream.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.
Hope our
we'll be
audio's
back.
better. I'll check on that tomorrow to see, see how this
Cheers.
is.
One more time.
God damn it.
So watch our socials. I'm gonna play more Lego Star Wars on Tuesday.
Yep.
So
cool.
Yep.
Alright, we'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.